Good morning. I'm back after a little break, but there's a lot of stuff coming on this channel. I know I say that from time to time, but there really is. So, fall is here. I've been tearing apart the old 76. I got to a point where I just stopped for summertime because it got super busy with landscaping and a bunch of stuff I had to do to my house. But, as you can see, the motor's done. Valve covers are on the wrong sides. Don't look at that right now. But forget this F-body for the moment, because right now I'm going to pick up another one. I scored another Pontiac F-body, and we're gonna go see what this car is. I'm gonna show you. It is really cool. It's real similar to this, but definitely different. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna head to Joe's house. He told me this morning he has some crazy station wagon in his yard that I gotta check out. So I cannot wait to see what it's gonna be. He said I'm gonna love it. I don't know if he's a fan of it, the way he was explaining the color scheme and everything, but I know I'm probably gonna like it because I'm a huge fan of old station wagons. So let's go to Joe's. And by the way, don't look at my garage, it's a mess. I went to Discount Tire yesterday and got 4 new tires on this all road, and I'm gonna show you why they call it Discount Tire. That one's completely flat. All right, and this one has 18 pounds in it now. So that's where the discount comes in. See, folks, I don't know. I've always had great luck with Discount Tire. I bought a million tires from them, but this time I'm not very happy. So we're gonna take the RS7 now and head to Joe's. So this car is really cool. I've had a few Audis in the past, and I've always wanted an RS7. They say if you wanted one car that does it all, you know, luxury and supercar performance, that this is the car. Right off the showroom floor, they are 560 horsepower and run 11 O's in the quarter mile. And with a little bit of work, they fly. So I did full exhaust from FI, frequency intelligent exhaust, downpipes, the works, you know. It's got the Valvetronic system where you can quiet it up and all that. I did a carbon fiber intake, air box, and then it was tuned at AMS Performance in Chicago, which is an amazing place. Let me turn the air down, it's probably really loud on the video. But the car now is like 780 horsepower, 778 or something. It's putting 640 to all 4 wheels, which is pretty wicked. And this thing, I ran it once with a draggy, and it's down in the mid 10s now. Pretty sweet for a big old 4-door. The other day I went to Joe's house, and there was an amazing Plymouth sitting in his yard. And it's the one, if you watched the video where we went to that Mopar picnic, we went in that building in the back, and there was a really cool 1971 Plymouth Grand Coupe Barracuda. It's not a Cuda, it's a Barracuda. But it has a 383 HP motor. It's a 4-speed, and it's tawny gold, which is such a cool color. There's a zillion, Sublime Cudas and, B5 blue. There's all those common colors. But man, when you see one like this in tawny gold, it's so awesome. I like those weird colors. I love weird color combinations. And check this thing out. Look at this thing. What a cool color combination. Look at the color of the top. It's not black. See that? Tawny gold with that, I don't know, tan top, I guess you'd call it. Look at those slotted wheels. That's freaking awesome, man. Rear window louvers. Go wing. That is one awesome Cuda. Well, it's a Grand Coupe, Barracuda. Shaker was added, I'm sure, but dude, what a nice looking car. This is so damn cool. love it. I would drive this in a second. Oh man, look, rally gauges, rim blow, 4-speed, and thumb wheel 8-track. How cool is that? Holy shit. Look at AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, fog hat. This thing's badass, dude. Isn't that thing awesome? So we're heading back there now. And while I was there, I picked up the motor that Joe painted for me for the 76 Trans Am. I got the correct blue for it. I wasn't aware of this until I researched this Trans Am, but in 75 and 76, maybe early 77, Pontiac used a more unique blue for those year cars. It's not the baby blue, the light blue you'd see like on a 64 GTO, and it's not the silvery Pontiac blue that everyone knows that would be like on a 67 GTO. It's more of a, I don't know how you even explain it, like a teal type of darker blue. It's a really cool color. So I got the color. God, who did I buy it from? I'll have to show you the label where I got it. Everybody in the Trans Am, you know, groups say that this guy's paint is the one to buy. It's on the money with color, so that's what I bought. And I'm gonna show it to you now. I'm gonna show it to you now in case you need it for your car. And I'll tell you where I got it. But Joe painted the motor really nice for me. The valve covers are on the wrong sides. I wanted the correct bolts on the motor before Joe painted it, so I switched around, put the valve covers on the wrong sides, but at least it's the right color. Quick recap on that Pontiac motor I showed you for the 76 Trans Am. That car, that engine I should say, is a WX block, which is for 76, it's Trans Am only. That WX motor only came in a 76 TA, and I scored one. It's not the numbers matching motor, but I'm like, I want to find the right motor for this car and do it, you know, do it right. So luckily got that. It's been rebuilt. I'm going to show you everything I did to the motor, because it's now stroked to a 470. It's got an Eagle rotating assembly in it. I mean, it should be a real torquey motor, probably producing somewhere around 450 horsepower. I didn't want to go insane. I don't want a Trans Am that I can't drive and I can't keep on the road. You know, that's still a lot. It's a lot of horsepower for that car. Factory, I think the factory rating in 76 was 200 horsepower, so it's going to be more than double, which who wants to drive around with only 200 horsepower anyway? But so anyway, let's go get the trailer loaded up with Joe now. Look at this crazy station wagon he's got in his yard. He keeps telling me about. He's like, you got to see this wagon, you're gonna like it. I can only imagine what it is, so I'm excited for that. And we're gonna go pick up a new F-body Pontiac. Oh my God, wait until you guys see this wagon. Yeah, I like it, Joe. Holy shit. Hold on. Let me park my car properly and then I'm gonna show you this thing. Oh, I like it. It's ugly. I love it. All right. Joe was right. I like it. It is one ugly station wagon, but I think it's beautiful. Are you ready for this? And I've actually wanted one of these because there's a really cool photo of one I'll show you pulling a camper trailer or a camper behind it. Look at this. 1970 Coronet station wagon. Oh my God, with Super B badging on it. It's got the wood paneling down the sides, the fake wood paneling. Holy cow. Yeah, that's pretty radical, man. What a crazy looking wagon. Look at the interior. It's bright, sublime with white. They even painted the dash white. Jesus Christ. Dude, that's funky, man. That's as funky as it gets right there. Can you imagine pulling up like in Barrington with this at a nice restaurant.
Laugh out.
I'd say, sir, you can't park this here. Does it really have a 383?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
It was originally a two-barrel car, but...
Was it? Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow.
Man. Yeah. Oh, it was the darker green too, right?
No, I don't think it was dark, and it was light, you know.
Alright. Not F6.
Is that F5?
Or F, not F8, but more.
F3 or F5 or whatever the fuck it is.
Huh. Wow, that would have left it that color. I love these when they're completely bone stock. But this one's crazy looking. Jeez. That white dash, man, I don't know about that.
Pulling the pad off, paint's black.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's got to go. Good grief. Look at this crazy thing. Custom seats.
I'm supposed to pull the roof rack off and shit so you can get it re-chromed.
Oh, really? He's going all out. Jeez, that's going to cost some bucks these days. Re-chroming is through the roof. Yeah, that's a funky one, man. It's probably one of the craziest looking cars you've ever had sitting here.
I'd say so. I like the hood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The hood's worth more than the whole car.
Right. Man. Yeah, pretty neat. And really quick, those of you that have been following Joe's Ferrari GTO build, oh my God, we're gonna have to do a whole other video on it. I'm not gonna hijack this video with all this other crazy car shit, but look at this sucker. Whoa! Oh man. Dude, yeah, we gotta come back and do an update on that. More to come on that. Damn. So this is it, 71 Firebird formula. Those springs. Cool. This is so cool. That's a YS. Oh, that's alright. We'll get it outside in a minute, hopefully. So that is the YS block Pontiac motor, which I'm assuming is the original 400 for the car. It's supposed to have a YS motor in it, so as you can see, it's an AC car. It has ram air on it. But really cool. I can't wait to get this thing outside and see it from a distance finally. I've been looking at pictures of it for a week now, just on my phone. Like, oh, I can't wait to see it outdoors, you know? So, let's take a look inside real quick. It's got black interior. Needs some cleaning up to do, you know, cleaning obviously, but needs a seat cover here, needs a steering wheel, needs some TLC, that's for sure. Looks like the headliner's nice, that's good, thank goodness. So, let's get this thing outside on the trailer. perfect on this car. And they're OEM, GM quarters for sure. Well, it's on the trailer now. It's got the Trans Am engine turn style panel in that. I'll probably put it back to the original style. That's a good part though. That's a... Oh, should I better move before I get run over? Before I drive this thing, I'll put brand new rubber on this thing. Yeah, those for sure. I don't trust old tires.
I got those probably like a month, 2 months after I got the car.
Really? Yeah. In the 90s?
Yeah.
Wow, looks good.
Discount tire. I got the wheels.
Discount tire. I was there yesterday. Got the car at Joe's house now. I'm gonna leave it here for about a week. I have nowhere to put it at my house right now. He's gonna change the transmission gasket. The lower pan gasket leaks a lot, I guess. That's got to be changed before this thing could get back on the road. Obviously it needs new tires. These tires are from like the mid 90s, I think. So it's gonna need some stuff. These wheel lips are like super nice OEM quarters, and when Joe looked at this car back where we bought it, he's seen some small issues like in the inner tubs, so he thinks that these were original GM quarter panels, probably bought at a dealership back in the late 80s, early 90s, and put on this car along with these fenders. These are the wrong fenders on this car. These are 73 through 81 fenders. The 71 formulas have like these little vent looking things here that are missing on here, so these are wrong. You could even tell up here by looking inside the car. They're a little different style than the fenders that are supposed to be on here. So it is a really, really cool car though. Like, I've always loved these formulas. We used to have one in our family years ago. My dad's buddy had one just like this, a 71 formula. It was even painted red. This is a real cardinal red car, black interior. But the really cool thing about this car that I think is cool, it's supposed to have a black Cordova top on it.
Strap or something. See the old strap?
Oh yeah, part of the old strap is there.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was hoping this tank was never out.
Nah, it's probably been out. They put quarters
Hoping
on
that
it,
build
though.
sheet would have been up there, you know. So yeah, a lot of people are not gonna like the fact that it should have a black top, but I'm sure a lot of you will. And it looks really cool with one. I'm gonna show you a picture right now.
Okay, did a horrible job lining it up.
I know. Yeah.
Never painted it.
Yeah, the gaps, the body lines, the body gaps, I should say, are not good. Especially the other side. There's a huge gap here. Look how tight this door fits. Good grief. So now, I know it's the correct motor that's supposed to be in the car, but now I'm going to verify if it is the numbers matching motor. I think it is because it's a YS block that's in here. That's what it should have according to its PHS documentation. So I'm going to clean up back there and look for the VIN right now. And that's an original air cleaner, Ram Air air cleaner, which I know is a pretty desirable piece. And I guess it's a Ram Air hood, you know. It looks like it's a factory one, like they didn't just...
Somebody riveted this on trying to straighten the hood out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, these don't belong here, do they? I know some guys open up their hoods. I could feel inside there. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look at a standard hood. I don't know much about these formula hoods, but it's got the stuff on it for the Ram Air. And the boots are in the trunk. I know that. Alright, let's see if this thing is the numbers matching engine. It's really hard to get under there and see this right now with this GoPro. It won't physically fit under there, but if you look here, the VIN ends in 0007. See that? I took a picture with my phone of the engine block. See the 0007? So that it is the numbers matching YS motor. That's cool. I figured it was because it's a YS block. You could easily see that code right there. You know, YS. I'm like, what are the chances of back in the day they would go find another YS motor if it ever came out? Very slim. Nobody cared back in the day about that stuff. So cool. I'll have to check the transmission too.
Ooh, that one don't look good.
Oh. Nope. Supposedly this motor was rebuilt years ago. Between 7 or 8 years ago. And there's been a couple thousand miles put on it. I don't have any documentation of that, no receipts, but the guy that sold me the car was a real straight shooter, real nice guy. I don't think he was making any of this up. I believed him. And we'll get this thing running. I gotta get a battery for it. We're gonna go get a battery, and I'd say within no time we'll have it at least fired up and running again. So that is the numbers matching YS motor. That's awesome. Very cool. I was hoping so. Now I'm gonna see if I can check that trans. It's on the trailer right now, so I probably ain't gonna fit underneath here, but I'll see what I can see in a minute. Not only does it have its numbers matching engine, but it also has the original carburetor on it. It ends in 264. It's the exact carburetor it's supposed to have. I am guessing that is definitely the original carburetor that came on this car. So I cannot get underneath it on this trailer at the moment to see the numbers on the trans, but I would guess it would have its original transmission too. I'll verify that later. But what we're gonna do is get a set of plugs for this, a new battery. It needs a new cable end for one of the cables, but should be no problem to get this thing running again. So what I plan on doing is just pulling the whole numbers matching drivetrain out and dropping an LS in here, doing the LS swap.
2JZ.
2JZ. Man.
They did that to a Charger.
Did they?
Yeah, 68 Charger. They did 2JZ.
Oh my God.
Turbo. Roadkill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to piss some people off. The
That
purists.
was a rat. You know?
Oh, that's good. The purists probably lost their minds.
Oh my God! You could buy a bunch of AMD sheet metal and make it like new.
Yeah, I'll order a new fuel tank today.
Trans is leaking for sure, like he said.
Is it?
Yeah, there's transfer on it already.
Yeah.
Now he's 71.
Yeah.
That must be the date. Day shift, night shift.
Night shift. Built at the Norwood plant.
How do you know that?
It's on the body tag up there. A little N on them.
Oh, up there.
Yeah, the cowl tag. It's cool. I love it.
So what's different
They're
up there?
repainted. Some little way these are stamped is different on the 71 fender versus a 73. There was something in this area where there was like this little, I'd have to show you the picture, but
Never have these on there.
I know these are mint GM quarters, and I've got the vent cutouts coming from a guy. We could easily splice them in, you know, and only the purists would know that they're 73 fenders still. Although I just told the entire world, so everyone will know. But I mean, you know, it's how crazy do you want to get on a car? The sky's the limit. We'll see. Maybe I'll run across a beautiful set of 71 fenders out there. I would rather do that, but they're like brand new. This sheet metal, fenders and quarters, had to come from a dealership back in the day, you know, as NOS parts. Well, they were just new parts back then. You know, you could see they're the real deal. Spot welds in there and everything. And all right, let's take a look.
Jesus Christ!
All right.
Fucking rolling around something out there. Come on.
Not bad, huh? I don't know if this has been, I don't think it's been patched, you know, or fiberglassed or anything. I mean, it's hard to tell if that is supposed to look like that or not. I'd have to study some original cars. But once we pull that fuel tank out later, I'll have a good look under this thing. You can see some rust popping there. You know, this car's not perfect by any means. Definitely not as nice as my 76. That car is insanely rust free. It's a South Dakota car, originally from Canada. This one spent pretty much its entire life in Illinois. It was sold brand new in Elgin, Illinois. I just bought it out of Wilmington, Illinois, but it was bought in Crown Point from this guy, Indiana. We're 10 minutes from there right now, Crown Point. But I bet it only spent so much time in Indiana and went right back over the border. This car has not left Illinois, Indiana. I highly doubt it went anywhere past here all these years. Which cable needs the end?
Just the positive. So if you look at the battery, the positive's got to be on the right side.
Oh, when we buy one?
Yeah.
How's that tray? Is it all rotted as shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough though.
Good enough for now. So it needs a really good cleaning. There's actually some mold growing on the back seat from being stored in a building. That will come off, but I mean, it's got a split on top up there. Driver's seat has splits, which is too bad because, man, these are original covers and they sell all this shit, but there's nothing like original interior, you know, material. The stuff out there that replaces all this is just not the same. So you can make it look nice, but it just has a different feel to it. You could just tell those are, you know, the real deal. That's too bad. Maybe there's originals out there somewhere I could find someday, but I'm in no hurry, obviously, to jump on this car. But at least it's mostly all here. This is out of a Trans Am, like I was saying, this engine turn panel, which I think is very desirable to early Trans Am guys out there. So that maybe will help pay for other parts I need on this car. I need to find the correct steering wheel. I'll need a dash pad, a nice dash pad. Hopefully I can find an original one out there. I don't know if they're rare or what, but I can get this thing whipped into shape. Obviously it needs a carpet. So, but the headliner ain't bad. It's got some little dimple up there, but man, it's pretty nice. I bet Joe can straighten all that out later. Sail panel looks nice. Those are all scratched to shit back there, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I got a nice deal on the car, and I can get it looking good. Oh, Japanese crew just showed up. Don't scratch that Audi there.
What's up?
Wow. Watch that purple car. Not that one, but the other one. Rick Danger. Showing up to see the new Pontiac.
I have, dude.
Just hanging out with the chick at the PTO.
Nice. A lot of horsepower sitting right there. Even more right there. So we're here. We got Rick, Gary, Joe.
Revival.
We're gonna start this sucker.
How long has it been? 7 years? 8 years?
I think 6 or 7 years it's been sitting. Just squirt it all over it. I better get in the car, huh? Alright. Look at this trailer. Jesus, my foot's gonna go through and I'll need a tetanus shot. God. Oh, what a nice car. Here we go. Whoa, shit.
Back. You can see it fucking shooting all the shit.
Well, I sprayed oil.
Oh, did you?
We were just shooting the shit at lunchtime.
Cinematic for you.
The spark plugs are falling off the thing. I'm like, what's that? Well, it fired up. We knew it would. You know, we figured it would, I should say.
I'm ready to go racing, Gary.
Cool. It's alive, folks. That 400 fired up. All needed was some new plugs and some fuel, and it's alive. My fault.
So we think the fuel pump is toast because we got to bottle feed it fuel. So next step, new fuel tank, new fuel pump. We're gonna blow the lines out, or Joe will, and then get it on the road. You ever blowing lines now?
So that's it. We got that car back, and the other day I got PHS documentation on it. For those of you that know what that is, you can send away and get all this great information on these old Pontiacs that's still available. Order sheets, you know, with basically the things you'd see that are on build sheets, codes, and things it was ordered from the factory. You can find out where the car was sold new, what options it had. You can even get a print of the original window sticker. So that's still on its way. The order sheet I had only had so many codes and options on it, so I'm hoping the window sticker will tell me more. It usually does with the PHS stuff. Maybe we'll find a build sheet in that car when we start taking things apart in the future, but it's a nice car. So according to the information I have so far, it is cardinal red. It's got black interior, buckets, console. It's a black Cordova top car, like I was saying, which is so cool. I think it's cool as hell. And it's supposed to have silver honeycomb wheels. It came with Rally 2s, which look amazing on it. Like, I'll show that picture again with the black top and those Rally 2s on it. I mean, that looks sweet, but I mean, I'm so stuck on her putting it back to original with wheels and things that I may just put honeycombs on it. So we'll see. That remains to be seen, but thanks for watching this episode. I'm going to do another one soon on the 76 here, and I've got the motor right behind me down here. And what else? Joe's Ferrari. And for those of you that are following this channel for the monster stuff, I'm going to do something pretty cool. I'm going to do the 31 days of masks this October. Every night, a new mask video will be coming on a special mask out of my collection. That is one of my favorites. So probably really rare stuff I'll be doing that you just don't see anymore. So keep that in mind. And October 1st, those of you out there that are big Svengoolie fans, I'm going to be on a 1-hour Svengoolie episode. They came here with a crew straight from Hollywood, filmed me down in the collection room, and interviewed me about him being a fan of the show all these years, and then of course about my masks. So October 1st, after the regular Svengoolie episode airs, they're going to do a 1-hour special, and that's what I'll be on. So check it out. It should be pretty cool. I hope so. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.